Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy to be here and happy you're here with me. And if you're new here and enjoy this type of content, I do hope you'll subscribe. My name is Heather and this is Southern Gals Crochet. Hi. Okay, so today is a little bit of everything. How my very last market went, and what I've been up to since then, and my new yarn order. And I don't know where to start first. I kind of went and put all my stuff on the table without really any direction. Let's go ahead and jump into how my market went, because it was the last one of the year. I am officially on vacation. I can do what I want when I want, which is not exactly true, but sort of. Okay, so stop playing around, Heather. What did you do with, it's under here. What sold? Our trusty notepad. Unfortunately, it's only one page long, but still, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so this last market was at the location that I have on my third Saturday of the month, and it's still growing. We've only been there a year, and we are still having people come and say, we didn't even know this was going on. It's like, well, you know, we've been here a year already. So yeah, we're still dealing with that issue of getting the word out. But it has slowly been getting better each time. Sort of. Sometimes. Just all depends on the weather, I guess. So anyway, yeah, it did pretty well for that location. So let's do a little bit of a recap here. I don't know if you remember, but I did a bunch of Stranger Things. The little demo Gorgon. And it surprises me that even children who are not allowed to watch the show know what it is by name. And that surprised me. I was like, wow, how do you know the name? I saw it online somewhere. Okay, parents, beware. Your children are being exposed to things you don't want them to be exposed to. So, yeah, that was interesting. So, very first thing that sold, Stranger Things, $15. A yellow duck for $10. 2 scrubbies for $10 each. The custom order stitch for $25. One set of mini bows for $10. 2 Stranger Things for $15 a piece. 1 Stranger Things for $15. 2 scrubbies for $10 each. 2 resin toys for $1 a bag. One ladybug at $15, a frog at $5, two fidget toys at $2 each, one resin toy bag for $1, scrubby set for $10, two resin bags for $2, two mystery boxes at $10 each, one with a mallard and one with an octo. No, one with a snake and one with an octo. One resin bag for $1. One cat toy for $10. One mystery box for $10, and that was a snake. One resin toy for $1. One mushroom for $8. And that was a grand total of $234. $20 was square and $214 was cash. So it was a very big cash day. I only used my square once, and it was not because it wasn't working. This time it actually worked through the whole show, but I only had to use it once. So that was that was weird. There was no booth fee. Typically it is $15, but she waived the booth fee and said Merry Christmas. So that was really cool. And she went around buying something from everybody. So she bought another cat toy. She said her cat apparently loves it so much because she can't find them. So she bought another cat toy set. I did pay hubby $35. So I came out with a profit of $199, which for this particular area, that's pretty good. Let's see here. I just wanted to get a brief idea of what I mean, because I've had let's see, $38, $155, $43. You know, so it's slowly getting better. This was, you know, granted it was before Christmas, so you have to give it that credit as well. Anyway, so yeah, it was really good. A lot of fun, a lot of, we had a potluck dinner afterwards. For the life of me, I could not think of anything to bring, so I was the chips lady. I brought the chips, which was perfect because I brought Fritos, and the lady across from me brought chili. Fritos and chili. Ooh, yeah. It's good. So, that was good. We even had some horses come on by, and they gave the kids all rides on the horses. And they were really big horses. Okay, so that's how the market went. It was a beautiful day. I sold a total of 28 items. 6 of them were the little resin bags. That was the best seller, those little resin bags. that I have on my checkout stand in a little bowl. Impulse buy kind of thing. And those do very well. And the other top seller was scrubby sets. 5 scrubby sets. And 4 Stranger Things. I had 6. I sold 4. So those are definitely doing very well. So yay. That was it for the year. I am so happy, so happy. I love vacation. Although this week is really not technically vacation time yet, because we still have traveling to do and visiting and away from the house. I think I'm going to take scrubby yarn with me and work on that while we're in the car. Because we got at least 4 hours in the car one way. And then another 4 hours back home. So I'm pretty sure I can get some crocheting done. At least on the way up there. Maybe not on the way back because it'll be too dark. But we'll see what we can get done. I did spend a little bit of money. I bought another pen for $4 and breakfast. I was too lazy to eat breakfast at home. I was like, nope, let's go to Burger King. Let's just grab some breakfast because we're already running a little behind. Okay. So let's talk about my yarn that came. I've been seeing Robin from Notting Hook Crochet. I mention her a lot because she's, you know, an influencer. She influences me all the time. So, I finally went ahead and got some of the tie-dye Premier Basic Chanel. And I have to say, I love the way this yarn flows through my fingers. It is really, really squishy soft. And unfortunately, I did not buy enough. Let me get my hair out of my way. I bought 2 of this Tropic Twist. I bought 2 of those because I really like the color. And then I was like, you know, I'll just get one of the other colors and try them. Well, I really love this one. It's Ocean Swells. I really love this one. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and make some snakes. So I made this snake. It is approximately 20 inches long. And so I made that. And I still have this squished amount left. I really don't think I will have enough to make another one. So I probably should have bought 2 of these to get 3 snakes out of. But it is so pretty. The way the colors go. It's just so pretty. So there's that color. Here's the snake with that, what is it? Tropic Twist. Here's that snake. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I love the color pattern on it. And the next one I tried out of the colors that I purchased was Technicolor. It's kind of like your neon colors put together, and here is how it turned out in snake. So cute. I love it. Well, I only purchased one of the Technicolor, and I regret that. And then here are the 3 other colors that I picked up. Peace and Love. It's kind of like baby soft colors. Baby pastel colors. Pink and blue and green and purple. Baby pastels. And this one is called Harmony, In Harmony. And it's more of a brighter colors. Pink, darker yellow, darker blue, teal. I like that pretty color teal right there. That's pretty. But yeah, I haven't tried that one yet. And this one is all purples and pinks. Really, really pretty. So, I haven't tried those ones yet. But I'm sure I'm going to love them just as much as I love these ones. I like how I love this one. This one is a Technicolor. And that is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Which, you know, they all are. They all are. So, that's also what I've been up to. Making some snakes. But I also, because I have been hearing across all of the people that I watch, influencers that I watch, the chick and egg pattern is like their best sellers. And of course, I am not a fur. I've never worked with fur yarn. So I picked up some fur yarns to experiment with. I think I love that color right there. I love that. That would be such a cute bunny. But again, I've never played with these colors, so I don't even, not just the colors, this type of yarn. So I'm not even sure how I'm going to like it. But yeah, I picked up quite a bit, one of each color I think it was, just to give me a variety of faux fur from Premier. It's pretty skinny. Wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be a little chunkier. But yeah, it's pretty skinny. Interesting. And there's another kind of a grayish color. And then I found the artichoke. Kind of a sage color. It's just regular parfait chunky in the artichoke color. I'd never bought any of it before, so I was like, we'll try that. And what is this? Almond butter. Pretty. I like it. And then this one is acorn. I'm sure it'll have its uses somewhere. And summer squash. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. I love that. That is bright. I love it. So, that was my yarn haul. I will be experimenting with the fake fur. See, it looks fuzzy, but the actual strand that it's sitting on is kind of skinny. So, we'll see. I've never made chicken egg. I've only just made my little baby chick pattern. So this will be different. Something new to put in my booth to do something new instead of the same old, same old. Try to keep it alive. Okay. And let's see. I got some loose hairs that are bugging me. I was also trying to figure out what I could add to my booth that is non-plushy. Because, as you know, if you've been here a while, scrubbies are my biggest sellers. And so I wanted to move on that kind of line of kitchenware. My cat toys are doing blah. Oh my gosh. My cat toys were doing just as well. Well, not as well because I just started that. So let's go over the best sellers before I get to my new product. Okay, so best sellers of the year. Let's see, how do we want to go about this? We want the top 20, top 10. Let's go with the top 10. So, even though I have discontinued this particular item already, my top 10 bestseller was washcloths. I sold 23 washcloths. Now, these are the bestsellers based on the amount sold. Just wanted to make sure, because next we're going to do the bestsellers of monetary value. So number 9 was flowers, my roses. I sold 24 roses. And these are just the ones I sold at booths, not what I sold in the museum or the consignment store. This is just at my booth. Number 8 was my little pocket frog. Tiny Frog. I named him Tiny Frog. And I'll try to put a picture up here. And, yeah. I sold 26 little frogs. And I sell those at $5 a piece. So they were a really big $5 item. So, yeah. Washcloths were $8 a piece. And the flowers are $10 a piece. The frog, $5. Number 7, baby chicks. My baby chicks were 26 sold, and I sell those at $8 a piece. Number 6 is the yellow ducky. The yellow ducky, I sold 29 yellow duckies at $10 a piece. Number 5 was the sea turtle. I sold the medium-sized sea turtle, about this big. I sold 30 sea turtles at $15 a piece. And that kind of surprises me because sea turtle sales really kind of slowed down there closer to the end of the year. Number 4, chickens. Now, I did not separate whether these chickens were the sesame chicken or the sesame chicken modification with wings and larger. I didn't separate that. There's just chickens. And I sold 33 chickens at various prices between $18 and $20. Number 3. I don't know why, because I sold 37 resin toy bags. Not much monetary value, but number 3, I sold 37 of those. Number 2, my small strawberry, my $5 strawberry. 39 of them. And $5 a piece. Number 1, scrubbies. Scrubbies. I sold 66 sets of scrubbies at $10 a piece. 66. Wow. That's a lot. That's really a lot. 66 sets of scrubbies. So that's how many were sold as far as the numbers. So the largest amount of monetary value, number 10, baby chicks, was $208. That's 26 of them for $208. Land turtles, my large land turtles, 7 of them at $210. My Easy Cat, 16 Easy Cats at $216. The roses, 24 at $240. Possums, 19 of them at $285. The Doxy, 14 of them at $280. The Yellow Duck, 29 of them at $290. The Sea Turtles, 30 of them at $450. The chicken, 33 of them at $604. And the scrubbies, 66 at $660. So, there you go. That was quite a bit. So far this year, I have made 743 items. And for the year of selling, I sold 821. So I sold just a little bit more, like some stuff I had left over from the year before, than what I had actually made. Oh, I currently have in my inventory, I have $1,500 in inventory, which is like nothing. $1,500 in my inventory is kind of scary. I typically have anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 in inventory, and I'm down to $1,500. So yeah, that's like wow. And I was going to take some stuff over to the consignment store, but she's closed until the next year. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I won't bring you anything. Alright, so what have I been working on other than those snakes? Let's check out my to-do list. We have somebody out there playing. How loud can my truck be? Okay, so what did I do? I did those snakes. And then I was like scouring the internet, you know, like what can I do different for next year? And I was like, oh yeah, I remember. I bought some wooden rings. So let's go ahead and do those. So I made, I don't know if you can see it really well. I'll take one out of the package. So first thing, I made these little little things to go in the bags, little backing. And this is the towel holders to go around your stove, and you put your towel through. There you go. Easy breezy. And it took me a little bit to figure out the proper length because, let me tell you something. Almost every single pattern that I looked at did not tell you, like, what size ring is necessary for this pattern. You know, before you buy the pattern. It doesn't say. You know, it says you need yarn, rings, but it won't tell you what size rings. So, thankfully, I had the right size to begin with. Because that drove me crazy. Looking and looking and looking and looking, and nobody's saying what size these are. Or better yet, they would tell you, like I saw a video and it says, you know, obviously they're using a different yarn that I don't even have access to, right? And anyway, they're telling you what to do, how many single crochets and how many rows, right? And I'm looking at it and I'm like, nowhere does she tell you how long it should be. You know, like what is the standard measurement size for this? And so I just kind of winged it. I made one, realized it was way too long, ripped it out, took some rows out, did it again, and it was like, oh, okay, that works. So I just had to wing it, you know. And I don't know, I don't think you can tell but from here, but this one, turns out, this is the very first one I did, and it is 2 stitches shorter in width than my final product. And my final product is it's really complicated. So you start with about 3 feet of starting yarn, you know, start your beginning sewing yarn, and then you chain 9, single crochet 8, single crochet 8, increase to 10, increase on the ends, and then 10 all the way for oh crap, I forgot. 23 rows. On the 24th row, you decrease down to 8, and then you do 2 more rows of 8, and then you have another 3 foot of sewing tail, and you sew these on one way, and then you go back and sew on again the opposite way, and then tuck your tail and you're done. And you do the same on the other end. So easy peasy. I mean, they're easy, but for the life of me, I had to figure it out. Just literally figure it out. And so, if you're asking, well, Heather, you complained about them not telling you what size. You gonna tell us what size? 2.5 inch rings. I'm trying to remember what that is in millimeters. I do believe it is 50 millimeters, 55 millimeters. But I wouldn't hesitate to go up to a 3, because when you put your towel in, it's a little snug. So if you want it a little looser, I would go with a 3 inch, which I believe is a 70 millimeter. I'm not too smart on my inches into millimeters conversion. I have to look it up all the time. But it's funny because I was going to go onto Facebook and do like a poll, a survey on what you thought about, how popular would these be? Are these something that you would even be interested in your own home? And as I went over to Facebook, and 2 of my other friends on Facebook were making these as well. So I pretty much got my answer right there. So I'm thinking these might do well this year. This coming year. My mistake. This year is almost over. So I just thought this was a cute little packaging with the backing in the back to show what it is for, what it is. A really simple little backing. And there you go. I made 10 of these. I used all the rings I had. I got a blue one, black one, this kind of springy color one, green, teal, silver to go with your aluminum stove, chocolate brown, white, and my favorite, the peach. So, that's what I was up to. I had a blast making these. Once I finalized how the pattern was going to be, it was easy breezy. I'm going to charge $8 for these because it has approximately $3 in materials. With the rings and the packaging, it's approximately $3 in materials. And probably about 20 minutes in time. So I'm going to charge $8, and if that doesn't sell at $8, then I might bring them down to $7, but no less than $7. Let's see, and yesterday we cleaned out the truck. We took all the boxes out. We cleaned up the tables, washed the tablecloths, took all the stuff out of the supply box that we don't actually use anymore. Just cleaning it up and getting it ready for the new year. Took out all the old flyers that I made or all the permits that, I don't even bother to throw them away at the end of the event. I just throw them in the box and they just kind of stay there until I open the box again at the next event. So I definitely had a lot of cleaning out on that particular box. And just getting everything nice and fresh for the next year. And and then last night I went ahead and finalized my chart for next year. I created my flyer for the next 6 events that I have scheduled for next year, which is 1 in February, 1 in March, and 3 in April. 3 in April. So the next 5 events I have scheduled for next year. So just getting a little head start on that. I like to have that prepared and set on top of my table right where people check out so they can see where I'm going to be at upcoming events. Anyway, so I spent a lot of time working outside and working on my boxes and just working at the computer yesterday. I got 4 tops to strawberries done. That was it. Just the tops. I was not very productive yesterday. Crochet wise. I got a lot done, but just not a lot of crochet. And today as well, it's already going on 4 o'clock and I have not picked up my hook today at all. It's just kind of zoned out in front of the computer doing this, doing that, watching YouTube. It's not really doing a whole lot. But hey, I'm on vacation. That's alright. I can take a day off if I want to. Hubby says, you need to get to work. I'm like, dude, I'm on vacation. I don't have to if I don't want to. But I do have, like, lots of things that I want to get done, need to get done. I gotta get my yarn. I'm waiting on my yarn to come in for redoing my monster truck pattern, my Mega Shark monster truck pattern. I'm gonna do it in skinny Chanel yarn, which will be interesting. Is it going to be larger than regular acrylic? That's my curiosity. And then I also need to try to work on making a smaller version. Something that doesn't take people so long to do. Alright, well, I guess that's it. I got my yarn. Got my towel hangers. Got my snakes. Got my last market behind me. So what's coming up? After Christmas, so Friday, hopefully I'll have some Christmas stuff to show you. Hopefully. Hopefully. And hopefully I will actually get something done between now and Friday. Probably scrubbies. Alright, well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and being goofy with me and listening to me ramble. Y'all are awesome. I just have to say that. Throw it in. Alright. Merry Christmas. I hope you all enjoy your time. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.